Go, Kitty, get off the counter. Shoo, Kitty, go. Baby, do you want one burger or two?
Two, please. Hey, Trixie,
Yeah, baby.
what's this?
Oh, that's a flyer for a play at a local theater. One of my regulars is opening his new theater and is playing the lead in his new play. I was thinking we should go and support the local arts.
A play?
Yes.
At a local theater started by one of your regulars?
Yes.
And watch a performance by people who have day jobs?
Yes. And some of them are actors by trade. He is a member of Equity.
What exactly does that mean?
That he's a member of an actors union and therefore a professional actor.
Yeah, I had an uncle who was a member of the plumbers union. The man couldn't fix a toilet to save his life.
Well, I think it would be fun. And we never get out much.
Is he anyone I would know?
Well, he's not famous like Hugh Jackman, but he's well known in the local theater community.
Ah, yeah, well known in the local theater community. Yeah, I guess he just hasn't caught that big break yet. What's his name?
Samuel Rodriguez. And he spent some time in New York and several years in Los Angeles.
Doing what?
Acting.
And now he's here?
Yes.
Doing what?
Acting.
Yeah, it seems to me like a step backwards from New York and Los Angeles.
He said New York and Los Angeles are very competitive.
No.
And there's plenty of opportunities in Atlanta now that the city is a major player in the movie industry.
Yeah, but don't they still bring in the real actors from New York and Los Angeles?
Yes, smarty pants, they do. But don't plan anything for tomorrow night. I'm off, and I've already made reservations for his opening night.
Ah, for crying out loud. Okay. What's this play we're gonna see?
It's a stage adaptation of The Silence of the Lambs. He wrote it himself, and he's playing Hannibal Lecter. I hear he's very good, and it should be very exciting.
Well, who needs Anthony Hopkins and the lesbian when you got a local cast headed by one of your regulars? Sounds like a magical night at the theater.
Oh, that reminds me. He wasn't a regular, but some strange man gave me this to give to you. He said it was for your eyes only.
Let me see that. What the hell?
Baby, what is it?
Trixie, who gave this to you?
Some stranger. He was very mysterious, and he was clad in black from head to toe. He wore a black top hat and a long black cape.
Holy shit. I gotta find Doc. I'll be back.
Well, what about dinner?
I'll eat it later.
Mike!
Doc!
Mike, your usual?
Jack and Coke, and make it a double, Big John.
Coming right up.
Doc, read this.
What is it?
It's a note some customer gave Trixie. Said it was for my eyes only.
Are you sure you want me to read it then?
You can read it.
It might be something personal, embarrassing, like the positive result from the free clinic.
Yeah, I've already read it. It's not that. It's okay. Just read it.
Okay. Mike, the so-called Mime. Why do people always call you that?
Just read it, will ya?
Okay. Mike, the so-called Mime. Still don't understand that. You may have forgotten, but I have not. The pain and suffering you have brought me is nothing compared to what is about to befall you. A fate worse than death awaits you. Wow. Befall. You don't see that word much anymore, do you?
That's your takeaway from the note? The rarity of the word befall?
Well, that, and someone seems to want to do you harm.
Thank you.
Here you go, Mike.
Thanks, Big John.
Who gave Trixie the note?
That's just it. Doc, get this. Trixie said the guy was very mysterious, and he was clad in black.
Ooh, clad. Good word.
He was wearing a black top hat, and he had a long black cape.
Cape, do you say? Not many people walking around in capes these days.
Sound like anyone we know?
Well, let me think a minute. Let me think. Mysterious, clad in black, black top hat and cape. Oh, it can't be.
It could. I bet he's out. You know, the timing would be right. And he swore he'd get even.
Get even? Who's after you, Mike?
Marvel, the mystic.
Marvel the Mystic? Who's that?
Doc, care to tell the story?
Well, yes. Yes, about 10 years ago, a good friend of mine, who happened to be a state senator, hired Mike and Marvel the Mystic for his son's 8th birthday party. The boy received this adorable little puppy as a present from his parents. Mike performed first, and the highlight of his act was when he placed that little puppy in an imaginary hat box, and the puppy ran round and round in circles in the imaginary hat box to the delight of all of the children. To this day, I don't know how you did it.
I rubbed some peanut butter on the dog's ass, and the stupid animal chased its tail for 5 minutes.
Well, doggone, mystery solved, I guess. Where was I? Oh, yes. But Marvel the Mystic was to follow Mike. And as his assistants were setting up his act, I ventured into the house to use the facilities. As I was making my way to the bathroom, I passed the master bedroom and heard strange sounds. Well, not so strange. I know what fornication sounds like. Anyway, I peeked in the bedroom and saw Marvel the Mystic sticking it to the senator's wife.
Deep in my ass, like, oh, yes. Oh.
I know it sounds like I threw the sex scene in the story just to keep it interesting, but it does come to play in a moment. Now, Big John, back in the day, Mike and Marvel the Mystic had a bit of a rivalry going on, and Marvel the Mystic was not to be outdone by Mike's invisible hatbox bit. So he used his manly prowess, hence the quickie in the bedroom, to convince the senator's wife to allow him to use the puppy in his grand finale. You know what? I used a lot of good words in there. Ventured, fornication, prowess, hence.
So? What happened?
Oh, yes. The grand finale involved Marvel the Mystic to saw the puppy in half and put it back together.
I swear to God, I didn't touch that sawbox.
Needless to say, there was a glitch.
Ouch!
Ouch indeed.
I didn't touch the goddamn sawbox.
My friend the senator was seething with ire and so enraged, he had Marvel the Mystic convicted of child and animal cruelty and sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Guilty.
I will get you, Mike the Mime, if it's the last thing I ever do.
Like I said, the two had a bit of a rivalry going, and Marvel the Mystic accused Mike of tampering with his sawbox.
I didn't touch his fucking sawbox.
Okay, now that's one messed up story that you'd be hard-pressed to believe, even in a fictitious universe.
And yet, it happened.
Still, I don't understand why the senator's wife let you use the puppy for your invisible hatbox bit in the first place. Seems to me the whole situation could have been avoided if she didn't let anybody use the puppy as a prop.
Yeah, Mike. How did you convince her to use the puppy?
That's not really relevant to the story. But things are starting to make sense now. Now, the cop said that I was high on something when I was naked and dancing the Macarena on those tombstones.
You'd have to be on something to dance the Macarena today.
And Buddy Roy asked me if I could remember if there was any time during the day that someone would have the opportunity to slip me something. Earlier that day, I had a show in the park, and I was doing my liberal zombie bit. And somebody may have slipped something into my glass of liberal Kool-Aid before I drank it.
You use a real glass of Kool-Aid?
Yeah, so?
You don't mime it?
You ever try miming an abstract idea like glass of liberal Kool-Aid? I got a big fucking glass with liberal Kool-Aid printed on the side. Anyway, I bet he was there incognito.
Incognito. Lots of good words today. Got iron there earlier.
And that bastard, he slipped me something.
Now, Mike, all this is conjecture on our part. We're presupposing Marvel the Mystic is out of jail and on the warpath. Like that? Conjecture? Presupposing?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Now, I'm going to put Buddy Roy in the case and see if he can find out if Marvel the Mystic was released from prison.
And if he was?
Well, if he was, I'm thinking a good offense beats a good defense.
Indubitably.
Are you sure the theater's in this part of town?
That's what Sam said.
You know, this area's turned into one of the worst in the city. Not so sure the residents are your typical theater crowd. More like a Monday night murder or Friday night cockfight.
Look, there it is. And you can park across the street.
Yeah, plenty of parking. Not many cars. Hope ours is still here after the show. If not, maybe we can bum a ride from that meth addict over there puking up his guts on the corner.
Please, try to behave tonight. You've been on edge since yesterday, and I know it's because of Marvel the Mystic. Maybe a night out at the theater will take your mind off him.
At the very least, maybe I can catch up on a couple hours of sleep. So this is it, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember this place. It was an old youth gym. Yeah, I played basketball in a rec league here when I was a kid. The neighborhood was much nicer then.
Sam said he bought it from the city and converted it into his theater.
It still has the gym name on the door.
Well, Sam said he has to slowly remodel. Most of his budget went to buying the building. He's hoping people will see the value in what he's doing for the community and donate to his theater.
Ah, the old convincing others to pay for your folly ploy.
Stop.
Hello. Do you have reservations?
Yes, 2 for LaRue.
That will be $90.
$90? What, to watch Artie the accountant and Susie secretary act?
We are an equity house, sir. We have several equity actors in the show.
Yeah, I keep hearing this word equity like it means something.
Pay no attention to him. He doesn't get out much.
Here you are. Enjoy the show.
We will.
May I see your tickets, please?
Sure.
Oh, you're in the center section. Row G, seats 7 and 8, dead center. Here are your programs. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Wait, wasn't that the same guy who sold us our tickets? And really, dead center? I mean, can't we sit in the back near the exit?
No, the seats are assigned.
But there are plenty of empty seats.
They'll fill up.
It's 5 minutes before curtain. I did notice a line outside, so I'm not betting on a run at the door.
Here's our row.
Wooden folding chairs, huh? Yeah, the epitome of comfort. Oh, quiet, too. Gonna sound like a $10 hooker's box spring in here with all the ass shifting I plan on doing.
Stop.
Oh, and the usher wasn't kidding about dead center. Look, we're sitting under the center jump circle. And I guess old Sammy boy doesn't have the money to remove that second basketball goal.
Stop it.
Smells like they had a game in here recently.
Will you quit?
God, it's freezing in here. Yeah, and those space heaters placed in the aisles don't seem to be doing their job. There you go. Right on cue. Do you think we'll be able to hear the actors over the loud hum?
Just read your program, will you?
Let's see. Produced, directed, deconstructed, and reconceived for the stage by Samuel Rodriguez. Okay, what the hell does that mean? Don't tell me he's one of these guys who rewrites Shakespeare and thinks he's improved upon it.
I'm beginning to regret bringing you.
You and me both. And look, set designed by Samuel Rodriguez, lights and sound by Samuel Rodriguez, and he's playing Hannibal Lecter. Sounds to me like a pretty talented guy.
I'm told he's a very talented guy.
Yeah, I have no doubt old Sammy boy will give Hopkins a run for his money.
Are you asleep? Wake up.
What?
Sam is coming on. Clarice is about to meet Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, I certainly don't want to miss this. Good morning.
Dr. Lecter, my name is Clarice Starling. May I speak with you?
You're one of Phineas Bluster's, aren't you?
I am.
Did he just say Phineas Bluster?
May I see your credentials?
Certainly.
Closer, please. Closer.
Is this a joke?
Shh.
Well, that expired in 1 week. You're not real FBI, are you?
I'm still in training at the academy.
Phineas Bluster sent a trainee to me.
Yes, I'm a student. I'm here to learn from you. Maybe you can decide for yourself if I'm qualified to do that.
Very slippery of you, Agent Starling. Please, Sit. Now then, tell me, what did Dilly Dally say to you?
Dilly dally.
Dilly Dally in the next film. He hissed at you. What did he say?
He said, I can smell your vajayjay.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
So, she said vajayjay. You're a big boy.
No, not that. And the word in the movie wasn't for JJ. Nobody says for JJ except for nutjob feminists. No, Hannibal Lecter has a speech impediment.
What are you talking about?
Samuel Rodriguez has a hair lip.
Shh, I'm trying to watch.
Did you do these drawings, Doctor?
That is the Duomo theme from the Belvedere. Do you know Florence?
All that detail just from memory, sir?
Memory, Agent Darling, is all I have. It's none of you.
Okay, seriously, is that his real voice? Or is that what they call an actor's choice?
Well, perhaps you'd care to lend us your view in this questionnaire, sir.
Oh, no. You were doing fine. You had been courteous and receptive to courtesy. You had established trust with the embarrassing truth about Dilly Dally, and now this ham-handed segue into your questionnaire. It won't do.
Preaching to the choir, Sammy boy.
Will you be quiet?
Oh, God, why didn't we sit by the exit?
I'm only asking you to look at this, Doctor. Either you will or you won't.
Phineas Blethnow must be very busy indeed if he's recruiting help from the student body. Busy hunting that Buffalo Mob.
Buffalo Bob? What is up with the howdy-doody name changes?
What a naughty boy he is. You know why he's called Buffalo Mob? Please, tell me. The paper won't say.
Swear to God, if I hear Clarabelle the Clown, I'm throwing my chair.
Well, it started as a bad joke in Kansas City homicide. They said this one likes to skin his humps.
Okay, that voice is bad enough, but what's he keep doing with his hand? It looks like he's trying to shoot dice.
Why do you think he removes their skins, Agent Darling? Thrill me with your acumen.
It excites him. Most serial killers keep some sort of trophies from their victims.
I didn't.
No, you ate yours.
You know, somebody could come in here right now and shoot this place up with an AR-15, and it would be totally justified.
You're no ambitious, aren't you, Agent Darling? You know what you look like to me with your good bag and cheap shoes? You look like a hick. A well-scrubbed, hustling hick with some taste. Good nutrition giving you some length of bone, but you're not one generation from poor white trash, are you, Agent Darling? And that accent you so desperately tried to shed, pure West Virginia. And you know how quickly all those boys found you, all those tedious, sticky fumblings in the back seats of cars. Why, you could only dream of getting out, getting anywhere, getting all the way to the FBI.
You see a lot, Doctor. But are you strong enough to point that high-powered perception at yourself? What about it? Why don't you look at yourself and write down what you see? Maybe you're afraid to.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. You fly on back to school now, little darling. Fly, fly, fly.
God damn it, who let the fucking back door unlocked?
Sam!
Trixie, you came!
Samuel! Brilliant! Just brilliant!
Oh, thank you, Barbara. Well, there was that unfortunate pickup basketball game in the middle of the first act.
Oh, darling, it didn't affect the overall production, not one bit. I was mesmerized from start to finish.
You were so kind. And please tell your friends we play the next 3 weekends.
I definitely will.
See you at the party.
But of course.
Oh, Trixie, I'm so glad you came. Did you enjoy the show?
Yes, very much. You were wonderful. wonderful.
Oh, you are a dear. Oh, it took everything I had to focus tonight. I mean, it's been quite a week trying to get everything prepared for the opening.
I'm sure the impromptu basketball game didn't help. Hey, you didn't happen to catch the final score, did you? I had money on the black kids. You know, those Mexican kids, they can't play b-ball to save their lives.
And, who might you be?
Sam, this is my boyfriend, Mike.
Oh, yes, the, boyfriend. Now, Trixie tells me you're in show business, too?
I wouldn't exactly call it show business. It's, performance art, maybe.
Oh, really? Well, what is it you do?
Seriously?
Yes.
The, outfit and makeup doesn't give it away?
Outfit? Makeup?
I'm a mime.
Samuel, wonderful. Simply spectacular.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
All through the show, I kept thinking, Anthony who?
Oh, please, now, let's give Sir Anthony his due.
You were brilliant. Just brilliant.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, well, easy there, Chris. Easy there, down, boy. You go find your mother now. Chris is one of our Bethel theater friends.
Yeah, they have several of those waiting for autographs over at the hockey games.
If you two will excuse me, I'm going to run to the little girl's room.
Fly, 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 little Trixie. Fly, fly, fly.
Oh, that is so good.
So, Mike, you are a mime, you say?
Yeah.
Acting out a story through body motions and without the use of speech. I don't know how you do it.
I just hop around and flail my arms around like this. It's not too tough.
Oh, I disagree. I myself would find it impossible to convey emotion without the spoken word. Words are the heart and soul of the theater. And my voice is the instrument that brings tears and joy to all of those who witness my art.
Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, your art. I'm lucky if I don't bring the cops. And, I talk all the time in my act.
You do? But I thought mimes weren't supposed to talk.
Where's that written? So, Sammy, Howdy Doody fan?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Some of the character name changes in the script.
Yes?
Well, you know, Howdy Doody. The iconic kids show from the 50s with the old guy and the puppet? Yeah, they brought it back in the late 70s. Clarabelle the Clown? Oh, you know Howdy Doody. Hey, kids, what time is it? It's Howdy Doody time. Oh, come on. The theme song was a classic. It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. Oh, come on, Bob Smith and Howdy too. Say howdy do to you. 'Cause Howdy Doody's here. It's time to... Yeah, okay, it's not important.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Mike the Mime. But I must leave you now. I have fans to greet. Please tell Trixie goodbye for me and thank her for coming to my show.
Will do.
Oh, and please tell your friends. We play the next 3 weekends.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to spread the word. Okay, singing that song wasn't embarrassing at all. No. All right, Trixie, where the hell are you? Now let's get out of here and go home. What? Trixie's calling me. What the hell? Did she fall in? Hello?
Good evening, Mike the Mime.
Who is this?
You don't recognize the voice?
Oh, shit! Marvel! What are you doing with Trixie's phone?
Mike, help!
Marvel, you son of a bitch!
Mike!
Docky's got you too?
I told you I would exact my revenge.
Marvel, I swear to God, if you harm them in any way...
You'll do what, Michael?
Mike, help us, please, please!
Marvel, are you there? Marvel! Mike the Mime is a Ross production and features the voice talents of W. David, Eileen Land, Catherine Murphy, Spencer Chase, and Grant Ross. Mike the Mime is produced, written, and directed by Scott Ross, with music provided by stockmusic.net. Now, please visit our website at mikethemime.com, where you'll find t-shirts, posters, and hats for sale, as well as the release dates for upcoming shows. Now, Mike the Mime will return soon with more episodes, so again, check that website for those dates. And please, while you're at it, buy something. Now, thank you again for listening. And remember, life's tough. Be tougher.